What is going on, Jeromes? It is Wednesday. That means it's time for the most accurate power rankings in the known universe. And if you disagree with any single one of the rankings, you're wrong. How does it feel? Now, everyone else puts out their power rankings on Tuesdays. Not us. We give it a day. Let all of the idiotas and pendejos and the national media jabroni haircuts get their rankings out of the way, which are always wrong. But we are correct. So starting off as we always do, at 32 and 33 respectively, you got the crooked Chicago Bears and the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. Now, the Packers, hey, congratulations on beating Will Levis and Anthony Richardson in back-to-back weeks. Allegedly. Awesome. Hey, bringing the Thunder to this Sunday at Lambeau. Woo! It's going to be good times. I got the crooked Chicago Bears. The Bears are ass. Thank you. And again, they're only 1-2, allegedly, because of the Titans week 1. If Will Levis is just pumping up the entire NFC North. Can't wait to play him. But, the Bears, Caleb Williams, congratulations on their 363 passing yards. Bears are just in full cope mode right now because Justin Fields is looking good with the Steelers at 3-0. Jaden Daniels looks like the truth, and Caleb Williams just like, well, he threw 363 yards in a loss. Yeah. Next, 31. I got the Jaguars. They're bad. I mean, they're straight up ass. Trevor Lawrence is seeing ghosts in the pocket. Trevor Lawrence forgot how to throw a football. Well, it's a good thing that Jacksonville paid him all that money. Yeah, the defense couldn't stop anyone all damn night, and this is really disappointing because you thought that maybe in Duval, Doug could get the best out of Trevor. It's not happening, man. It's not. Next, 30. You got the Tennessee Titans. Also 0-3. So, again, Tennessee just like give it away now, wins all over the place, and you get a win. Where it's not a good couple of weeks for the Zach Taylor coaching tree. He's probably going to get fired in Cincinnati. Press Taylor, OC of the Jaguars, is ass, thank you. And then also you got the Brian Callahan department in Tennessee. It's not good. It's really not good right now. And I don't see Tennessee improving anytime soon. I think this is it. 29, you got the Bengals. So they were the cat's ass. Like, I feel like the Bengals are the only team that can consistently give Kansas City a game, but then they can't beat anyone else. I think that's where the Bengals are at. So in their building, Washington doesn't punt for the second week in a row. And, I mean, Burrow did his best, but defensively, Lou Anarumo, I mean, what the hell, man? It's like he's never seen a running quarterback before. I don't get it. 29, got the Dolphins. They're just terrible. And, hey, for all the credit that Mike McDaniel gets, Skylar Thompson, developing him as a backup for years, not working out. Snoop Huntley, is that going to be the answer? Tim Boyle? I don't know. But, I mean, the Dolphins, like, I don't think Tua's elite, but Tua is elite for the Dolphins because they are just completely adrift without him. It's rough. 27. You got the Panthers up 4 spots. Carolina. So we sent our picks. It felt like Carolina was going to do something with that 7-point spread. It came out and won outright. Impressive form, by the way. Fortunately, our boy Thielen left with a torn hamstring. But Andy Dalton, 300-plus yards passing, 3 touchdowns. The Red Rifle is back. Also, you know what's amazing? The Panthers host the Bengals on Sunday. So the Red Rifle has a chance to effectively end his former team's season, which is great. NFL script writers, man. Undefeated. 26. Broncos up 4 spots. So a nice win on the road over the Buccaneers. I feel like maybe the Bucs, a couple injuries as well as emotional hangover after that nice win over Detroit. But the Broncos, I mean, offensively, they weren't ass. Defensively, they showed up. Still not buying their brand, but it's a nice win for them. 25. I got the Giants up 4 spots. Daniel Jones, 2 touchdowns to Malik Neighbors, and they're actually getting something going. And then Cleveland's just a mess. I mean, the Browns are just how far up are the Browns? Hold on. All right, so we'll do that. We'll do that, and we'll do that, and we'll do that. All right, so the Browns will be down 2. Giants, well, why not? Like, Daboll's still probably going to get fired. And Joe Shine is probably going to get fired as well with the Giants, but I don't know. No, like, hey, nice showing against allegedly a great defense. Hey, Jim Schwartz, where's your defense, man? What happened? The Browns at 25, they need to bench Deshaun. Like, I know that the trade and the contract makes them start him, but it's a sunk cost. Just move on. Jameis time. They should have never let go of Flacco. Hell. Falcons So Falcons don't get done against the Chiefs. And Kurt had a couple of nice drives, respect. But how do you just run it twice in a row, 3rd and inches, 4th and inches? You have a $100 million guaranteed quarterback, and you need a touchdown. You're just going to run? Yeah, okay. I feel like the Falcons are like an offseason or two away. I like Raheem Morris as a leader, but I don't know. Like, this team just isn't complete. It's like if you ate one of those like gluten-free cookies where it's just like, it's just as good. It's not as good. Like, you can tell there's something missing right there, right? Also, let's not forget that they're a Nick Sirianni brain fart away from being 0-3, so let's not be striking up the band. Just the amazing, insane victory lap that the Falcons social media team took after the Eagles handed them the win. It's ridiculous, man. Maybe they know that they're not going to have many wins this year. Who knows? I don't know what that's like. 22, you got the Rams. Everyone counted out the Rams. The Niners effectively had a home game at SoFi. Stafford was playing with essentially the practice squad. No Puka, no Cooper Kupp. Most of their offensive line is out. No factor. Okay, got it done in miraculous fashion. 21, you got the Patriots down 6 spots. They'll always have the Cincy game. Yeah, but the Patriots just got shellacked. National television, Thursday Night Football against the Jets. I know that everyone's hyping up the Jets defense. I think it's just because they got to play the Patriots. I honestly think that's it, man. But it's gonna be a long season. It's gonna be a long ass season in New England. 20. Also, I love Patriots fans bitching about bad football. It's like, hey, you've been spoiled as hell since 2001, man. So knock it off. Raiders drop 1 at home against Carolina. Minshew's not great, and it's just a mess all the way. Like, I feel like the Raiders could be a Sam Darnold target in the offseason. Tag and trade, 2 firsts. I don't know. But, the Raiders, they got a couple of great pieces. Max Crosby's always going to be an all-pro. Christian Wilkins is fantastic. I like Jack Jones, a corner, too, but I don't know. They did lose Marcus Epps as well to injury. 19, you got the Cowboys. I still don't know what to make of the Cowboys. Like, I think they're underachievers. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I think their defense is getting lit up. Zimmer's job is tenuous. Mike McCarthy's job is tenuous right now. There's so much wrong with the Cowboys. They have all the stars' names, except they can't play together as a team. 18, you got the Colts up 2 spots. Hey, you got to win. Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor Thomas and company got things done. 17, you got the Eagles up 5 spots. I mean, shouldn't have raised them this much, but I'm not trusting Jalen Hurts. I definitely do not trust Nick Sirianni. Their secondary is still suspect, but they did slow down one of the hottest offenses in the league in the Saints in their building. So got to respect that. 16. Oh, what happened? 16. Georgia. So they're on the bye. They play Alabama this week. Roll Tide. Look to get to 3-0. Probably not. Actually, we should put Ohio State in because I feel like Ohio State is going to be the better team this year. 15. You got the Cardinals down 2 spots. I mean, whatever. I mean, tough game against Detroit. They had a pick 6 wiped out because of refs. Yeah, but it just seemed like Kyler and Harrison Jr. weren't on the same page. I think Harrison only had 1 catch for 4 yards. Yeah. 14, you got the Saints down 4 spots. So all of the hype, all the hoopla, like, oh, look at the numbers that they put up against the Panthers and the Cowboys. Wow. But brought down to earth by a not very good Eagles team. 13, you got the Jets up 8 spots. So Rodgers doesn't look washed at this moment in time. Maybe it took a while to knock that rust off, but we'll see him. I mean, the Sunday after next. Wait, Sunday and then next Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday in foggy London town. Bring it on. 12. Got the Chargers down 4 spots. So Herbert re-aggravated that high ankle sprain, and they weren't able to run the ball against a very good Pittsburgh defense. So just sort of is what it is. 11. Got the Ravens. So they hold serve at 11. They got the first win of the season. Like, they tried to give this game away, and I think that it is a lack of depth on this team. But this is not like the Ravens teams that you're used to. It's kind of unfortunate. 10. You got the Commies up 9 spots. So I was wrong about Cliff Kingsbury. Like, this thing is working out, and Jaden Daniels is looking like a superstar. They haven't punted to 2 games, and also Scary Terry finally have himself a quarterback. It's fantastic. You got 9. You got the Lions. Whatever. So not believing in them. They should be 0-3. They don't have a receiver outside of Amon-Ra. Their defensive secondary is still suspect. So, yeah. 8, you got the Niners down 2 spots. How could you do this, San Francisco? Like, hey, we beat your ass and then you go and lay an egg, essentially a home game against the Rams, just to make us look bad. Everything's about us. Yeah. 7, you got the Buccaneers down 3 spots. Hopefully this is an anomaly, and hopefully this is a wake-up call, because I think the Bucs are a good football team, but how do you just get your doors blown off by the Broncos in your building? Come on, man. 6, you got the Steelers up 3 spots. So Justin Fields is actually looking good. I mean, props to Arthur Smith, and they are dealing with a couple of injuries right now in the running back field, but defensively, I mean, they're elite. TJ Watt, Highsmith is unfortunately gonna miss some time, but JPJ and company, like, they're looking good. They're looking really damn good. I'm not like buying them as much as the other 3-0 teams, but they're going to be solid. Texans down 3 spots. So I still think that C.J. Stroud is a star. I still think this Texans team is very good. They just ran into a buzzsaw that is the Vikings last week, so it is what it is. 4, got the Seahawks playing great defense for Mike McDonald. Geno's dialed in. DK is lighting things up. They can run the ball. It's a really tough football team, and this is really the only other team I'm just like, could be tough in the NFC. 3, shocker, don't care. None of the Chiefs' wins have been overly impressive this year. Like, everything comes down to one score. And I was told 2022 Vikings ran so lucky in one-score games. And the Chiefs, I mean, let's be honest, did they miss that DPI on 3rd down? Sure. But also, did they call a bad roughing the passer on Chris Jones a little bit earlier to extend the drive? Yes. I think there's lots of things that are possible. But I mean, this Chiefs team, I know it's September and they're built for January and February, but right now they're not overly impressive. I feel like, Rashee Rice is obviously a stud. Xavier Worthy had his big game week 1. Mahomes is Mahomes, but it just feels like Kelsey's checked out for a myriad of reasons. Defensively, they're still good, but they're not like elite anymore. So I don't know. 2, had to do it. The Vikings. So back-to-back weeks. You put the bank thing on the Texans, as well as you handle your business against the Niners, allegedly 2 of the better teams in the league, and they're very good in all phases. Florida's defense is insane. The Purple Haze defense is fantastic. Sling and Sam Darnold's playing an MVP adjacent level. Kevin O'Connell operating this offense with a plum. Jefferson is a star. They can run it with Aaron Jones and company. This offensive line starting to get their ish together. Vikings are dangerous, man. Like, no one wants a piece of this right now. And lastly, numero uno, the Bills. So I was wrong about the Bills. I wasn't too concerned about Diggs leaving, but I thought that the gutting of that defense, especially that secondary, would set them back. No, I mean, they're perfectly fine, man. And also, I mean, they're doing this without Matt Milano. It's kind of crazy, but we're on a collision course. Bills versus Vikings, 0-4 versus 0-4 in the Super Bowl. Someone's got to win. Can't wait to see what Brian Flores does against Josh Allen. It's going to be fantastic, man. But that's it. That is Week 4 NFL Power Rankings, the most accurate power rankings in the known universe. If you disagree with any single one of the rankings, you were wrong. How does it feel? Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section below. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull Production Value.